Hey guys, uh, welcome. See, it's like six people jumped in already, right away at six. Oh, uh, kind of surprised a little bit. So thanks for taking a few minutes to stop by. I think I'm going to try to take you through some of the features of what we've built here for the club. Hopefully, I can answer some of your questions and stuff too related to that. Let me start off. My name is Rich Eaton. I am, I guess you'd say the brainchild of, or actually, how would I say it? I'm the developer for this. It's a concept and an idea. I play a lot of racquetball. I'm out of Westchester, Pennsylvania, and one of the key things that we've always talked about is, isn't it amazing how it's hard to find people to get together and play? So it started out as a little thing, as a way that we could try to interact more because everybody has these text threads on their phone where you might have, I don't know, four different threads of different sets of people. These people play Tuesday, Wednesday. These people play, Monday and Friday, and you have to try to balance them all. I said, it would be kind of cool if we could have a place where people could go and do that. And then I had one of the people that we play with said to me, this is like really a great concept to be able to do and do that. It says, do you think you could do it like nationally? And then this way, you'd also have the ability to be able to post in a place to say, hey, I want to play at this place on, in Georgia, because, and I don't know where to go play. We always see those on Facebook or so. So anyway, that's really the concept of how it started. And it has morphed into more than you can imagine right now. So I'm going to try to take you into and show you some of the functionality from here. Maybe I can get to some Q&A at the end too. So here we go. First off, you guys kind of recognize the screen, and I will tell you that I am working right now off of my development machine. So you will see a lot of data in here, much more data than it's in production right now, but that's okay. That helps us get through it. So the first page that comes in, you've seen this. This is a member spotlight area. Right now, this current month of January, we don't have one as we're getting ready to kick off a new program here. So that's coming soon. So I'm going to just jump in and log in here. And hopefully I remembered my password. It's one of the most difficult things to do, right? Is try to remember your password. So basically you land on to a member's dashboard. Now, one of the things you'll see here is that you see a lot of choices across the top, and I can log in afterwards as one of the test users, and you'll see this a lot less. But this is also because I'm one of the members or one of the administrators of the club. So one of the things that I wanted to start out to show you right here is that for our members, once you become a member, you have availability to be able to see this tab here and all these different things that we put down. And I'm going to try to go through some of this real quickly for you. So the members dashboard, that's where we're landed at right now. These are our ladders, singles ladder rankings, and it's compiled through a best of three match, as we typically do. And in doubles, since we created a process here for doubles where since we change partners a lot, if there are two club members that are opposing each other, then the match can be counted for ladder rankings. So you don't need to have two club members on the same team. As long as you have two club members on opposing teams, then you can do it. And it's a one game score that totals for the points. One of the key things that we try to work with is traveling and trying to find other people to play with. And that concept really comes along from your personal profile. This personal profile from here, you can add a picture image for yourself from here and upload it, change your password from here if you need to. Gives you some brief information from where you are. Now, accepts the SMS notifications that we have functionality that when someone posts a match request, and I'm going to go take you through that here in a little while, they have the capability to be able to send a text message out to everybody who has adopted in to accept the SMS text messages. And you have these two key components right here. All right. So you'll see that we have right now a rating here. This rating right now is a very, very subjective rating. You can set it yourself. So basically, what that does is will help here also with this plus or one tier in your club mapping. What that means is that if you're marked as an A player and a C player makes a post, you're not going to get that text message, right? Because as an A player, you're only going to get messages up one and down one. So like if there's a pro here, he's only going to get elite and open ratings, people's requests for a match, right? If it's a C player, he will get B and new players, one above and one below for them, right? And then you can set an alert radius here for how far around you want to be able to go. So you don't want to travel, 100 miles to go answer somebody's text message. Your birth date, sex. Now this preferred time too also will help limit the number of text messages you get. So if you only want to play during the day and you put the day on here, if somebody posts they want to play at 8 o'clock at night, you're not going to get that text message. It ends up getting filtered out. This temporary address is basically used to help when you go to travel. You can put in your temporary address here, and then when we go to post a match request, that will actually help filter not only the locations for it, but also the other people that are around the area for it. So let's take you over now, take a quick look at match requests. So basically it's a big public match board. What you want to do is that you have the different radiuses. Right now, because I'm in dev and matches have been pretty well set for a while, there aren't any here. I can see things that are coming for this week. I can click in here and see the things that are coming up for all the time. All right. Right now, I don't have anything in there. But in a new match request, I can click the new match request. It comes in and says, I want to create a match request. And what's my search radius from here? So right now, it's set from 30 miles, and it's 30 miles around Westchester, Pennsylvania, right? Because that's where my address is. So you can see I get all of these clubs that are listed around me from here as locations as a nearby court I can go. If I really truly decide, you know what, that's too far for me to travel from here, I'll only limit to 10 miles. I'll get the courts that are right here near me. So let's say I want to play in Westchester and I'm looking for a doubles match, right? And need 3 to play. And let's say I want to play on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And this right here is where you can either check or uncheck to send a member SMS. When I post match request, what happens right there? See, it told me right here, there are no nearby members that have signed up for SMS with me. That's because I'm out of my test database. But you can see this from here. Once you get the text, you can actually respond to the text and it'll come back and post to here also. The other thing you can do is, if you wanted to, you could come in and post a reply message from there. So that would basically be able to help you find places to play, meet new people to be able to play from there, and be able to help increase the number of people that within your network to be able to play. So once you do go play, all right, you can turn around and look at submitting your score. You turn around and you can find the members now. This is because I'm the only member in the Westchester area, right? And this isn't actually my account. This is actually a different account that just has my name on it from there. And what it would do is turn around and now be able to post my scores, right? So, of course, I should have, put in like Sebastian Franco in here, and I could have beaten him as easily as this. Yeah, we all know that that's not true. And submit the match. Okay. And basically you'll see that my singles rankings, my number of points have gone up because I've actually won the match in that calculation. So that is some of the functionality related to that. And there's also the ability to be able to handle doubles in there too, as far as that. But one of the really there's 2 new things that I really want to get to show you here. First one is club leagues. We work pretty strongly at putting this together. And there is a concept of leagues and league champions, and there's a whole league admin functionality that goes along with this. I think this functionality is kind of cool as it goes along, and I think it could help a lot of people uh, create leagues and have some fun with everybody from there. So I created this live demo league just a little bit ago, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you what it's like to register it. If I'm a if I'm a member of the league, and you need to be a member of the club to be able to participate in the leagues, it would only be right. There are basically two types of leagues. There's leagues that could have a fee associated to it, and there is the capability to be able to organize a payment dispersal at the end of the leagues and have playoff systems for them. All right. But this demo league functionality you'll see right here is a free one. We're going to register for this one. I've already set up 7 other test people in for the capacity of 8 people in this one. So let's register for it. And you'll see, because it's free, it allowed me to register right away. And it took me in. And this would be your league dashboard that you land on. All right. It shows you all the players associated to here. All right. People you still have to play, some recent results from there, and what your record is in the league. So just some basic information to go. Now, one of the reasons that you don't see anything from here, and you won't see any standings because nothing's been done yet. There's no schedule set up yet, right? But you do get to see the players, and if they have phone numbers and stuff, you're able to contact them. This way you can find out, oh, I have to play this person here. Let me give him a call to go. So I'm going to actually jump right now to the league admin profile, and this is the live demo for the league. All right. I can go to the config page, and since we had registration open and I now filled it because I was the 8th one, I'm actually going to close it, and I'm going to change it so that we're now in season. All right. And save the settings from there. And once I've done that, I can actually go back to my profile right here, and I can actually run schedule from here. So right here, I can turn around and generate the schedule for what I want to do. Now, in the league profile in the config, and maybe I should take you back there. Right, you'll see there is this weekly cadence days and buffer weeks. So if you want to extend your league out over months, you can say, I want to put 7 days in here. That would be 1 game a week, right? And I want to have 1 buffer week before my playoffs go from there. So I just tried to set this down so I can try to run through this as quickly as I can. So there's trying to get everything done in 1 day. All right. So let me jump back into schedule, and I will click and generate a schedule. So just like that, it now set up the round robin pairings for all the people that are set up in there. When the first round comes, and you see that it gives it 1 day each time because that's what I put in there. If I wanted to do it all on the same day, I would make it 0 days in there, and it would post them all on the same date, all the round robin matches. So the thing that has to happen now is like Rich Eaton has to play Tony Ramos, right? So what happens is we get together, we set up our time to call, or if it's on a Tuesday night and you go play Tuesday night, all right, that's great. So the winner just goes in, submits his singles results. This is a league match. So if I check league match, I can hit my little drop down for which league it is. Now you see I can belong to multiple leagues at the same time. So I could be a singles league, a doubles league, but after the league is closed, it'll disappear from your listing. So you have your live demo. Which round of the league is it? Well, this is the first round that I'm playing with. And now I have to pick who my opponent was. Who was it that I was supposed to do? It already knows that. It's going to turn around and fill in Tony Ramos for us. And again, it's going to ask you scores from there. So Tony's a pretty good player. I mean, I struggled with him a little bit before, all right? And if you notice, one of the key things, did I have it right? No, I didn't. What I wanted to show you was Tony beat me the second game, and now the third game tiebreaker comes out, and we actually had a very good match. So if I submit the match, Okay, so now you'll see it takes me back to the live league dashboard. So here in the dashboard, now you can see some different information from here, right? Here's my round two matches. These are still the matches that I have to play in the league. You know what this means? This means I could also skip over. Like if I can't get together with Megan this week, maybe I play Carlson this week, right? And then come back and play Megan. And all you have to do is make sure get into the right round from there. So you see a little bit standings here, so you can stay up to date for how you're doing in there. Of course, the other players and recent results. So when the other players put stuff in here too, it'll put some information. Another key point is that you see your record, right? You're currently ranked 1 out of 8. You're 1-0. You won 2 games and you lost one. You scored 40 points and you lost 36 points. So you can see it's a pretty close match from there. So after all the leagues would go, there is the capabilities to be able to create playoffs from there. I can't get to playoffs right now unless I run through all the times. I think maybe that would be best left for individual time from there. Since I'm on 2 screens right now, I don't know if there's any questions. Nobody's put any questions in chat. All right. Nope, not seeing any from there. Okay. Okay, so what else? What else do I think I should show you? I think one of the things that's very cool from us too is that we have events and sponsorships. Events basically take all the events from R2, brings them in here so that we can have this entire collection and be able to see what's going on around the world from there. And one of the real key things that we do, and I think I'd like to show you this one in the production end, because this was one that I think is going to be very good for us. All right, is if I go to the events and I go to the sponsorships, yep, in June you'll see us, you'll be able to see us and interact with us directly in the US Open. So if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to try to take them, answer your questions in the comments from there. If not, thanks very much for coming by and getting an initial look. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, just let me know. Great. Thanks for dropping by, guys. Have a good thing. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.